Hello, everyone. How are we all doing today? I hope that we are all doing well. I decided that I wanted to play more the plant game. So we will be jumping back into more strange horticulture. Hopefully, everybody's having a good day, and we're going to get some plants dealt with. And, yeah, I do have some big things in the works. Gonna be overhauling a lot of stuff. So, stay tuned for all that good stuff. Right. Anyways, let's get to a game, shall we? Blind wonder. Karen. Okay. Hello, Eleanor. Instincts make the salt marshes people stay away and not much grows there, but I know to find a way to find an unusual plant. I've drawn you a map in case you decide it's worth your time. Well, heck. It's a plant. Of course it's worth my time. It's a matter of figuring out where it could potentially be. I think it's going to be here. Well, not there, but... So, if this is this, like I think it is... Right? This is if this is what I'm looking at on the little note. Because I don't see any other spots that look like this. So I'm thinking it's going to be here or here. See, I am making it a point to look at all the watery ways. But again, it feels like it's going to be one of these 3 squares. Oh, I guess it wasn't that. Oh, Bethany, welcome back. Oh, you're quite welcome. Sister is grateful, but the news that it's poison has everyone worried. The temporary acting Audra is panicking. Arda. Probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing. A runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. We're trying to find her, and Sister Charlotte remembered that the Jacob's Worth plant is said to help locate people. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers. But it is the leaves that have the most interesting properties. It is said they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate. They have been used successfully to find many lost wanderer out on the fells. So, obviously, we're looking at point. Here we go. Here we go, we got it. Fonen's scepter. Alright, we're gonna go back here. No, not there. Okay. Next customer. I read about a wonderful sounding ornamental plant, but my book didn't say what it's called or where to find it. It has curled leaves and a dark blue flower. Hey Marie, how are you? Laurie, since you're here, how's the game volume, my volume, all that good stuff? Well, Camp at Winster Spring has led me to another camp of sorts, where I'm greeted by an eccentric man. Oh yes, ho 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 ho. Who is he, Santa Claus? Ho 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 ho. You must take this, take it. At his insistence, I received the looking glass that he thrusts into my hands. He places an envelope delicately on top. Ho ho, it's no use to me anymore, ho ho. No use, don't forget the red, ho ho happening. I agree, I think he might be a little bit mad. Game volume is louder than I am. Alright, how's that? Is that better? Is that better, Marie? Thank you. I appreciate that so very much. Yes, you whacked at me. It is said the red ebony plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the plant and concentrate with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Oh, put that away for now. Put that, and we'll put that. Because I don't think I have that plant. Yeah, I don't have the red Audrey. Ebony. Ebony and ivory am apparently. Oh? You're more than welcome to, Mary. Okay, so maybe that wasn't. Maybe that wasn't the right spot. It would have been fine. I swear there's no other where. Marie, do you see anywhere else that this could be? Like, I'm looking and it looks like this to me. Essentially trying to find. So, this is a clue to where there's a plant. I essentially have to match it up. With a spot on the map. To me, it looks like this spot here. But I've already tried. Because I'm assuming this part is water. Yes, right here. This is the clue. You behind me. Now I'm confused. Oh, the clue is behind me. I'm so sorry. I thought you meant. Goodness, I'm dumb. I'm sorry. What is your idea? Hi, Hannah. How are you? Oh. Here? Maybe a little. So, Hannah, you're always sleepy, fluffy, cuddled, and adorable. So, what you're saying is that this is this? Okay, so if this is this, right? Which I do see what you're saying now because big waves, waves. We've had our eyes on you for some time. Join us. Praise the Dendro. I don't know if I want to join you, sir. I forgot to give the cat its head scratches. I represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise would be very useful to us. We have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside the Sagil Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. What do you think? Should I ignore them? It's possible that could be like a bad ending, you know. Oh! Marie, hear me out, okay? What if this line, right, is supposed to be like these plants? This line of little grass plants here. Because I do see what you're saying about that waterway. Well, look. So, if we follow the shoreline up, right? Follow it up. Yeah. So, if that is the shade, I'm thinking it's gonna be one of these two. Probably this one. What do you think? Because it looks like it's at least probably a square above. 180 and one up. You know what? I'm gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Okay, that's still there. The air is thick with flying, biting insects, an unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before I am overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. Winter Boar. Also known as blue aloe or blue winter, after its cool blue-gray flowers. Winter boar is a hardy plant often found growing in extreme cold environments. Rubbery leaves. Okay, so blue-gray flowers. I think this is it. The blue winter saves my skin, but the swirling mass of insects is so thick in places that it's hard to see. At length, I come across what I came for and hurry away. Your sign, Uri. So, Marie, it turns out it was here. F2. So now we can archive that. Close the book. That's fine, Marie. I appreciate the look. Okay. Nom 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 nom. Also, Rory, I just now saw the random fact. Is there any particular random fact you'd like? Or just completely random? You want one about cats? Okay, we can get one about cats. Alexa, tell me a random fact about cats.
Cats can jump up to 6 times their own height. So they must really have a spring in their step.
Oh my goodness, Alexa. That was pretty bad. But very interesting. Like, that to me is actually a very interesting fact. Marilna, how are you? I have returned from Swimside. I must admit I was hoping for more to go on, but there were certainly signs of a ritual having been performed at the Stone Circle. And the poor victim, well, less said about him the better. Reuben had it right though. Grizzly. I have the beginnings of a theory, but I'd like to run some tests on a sample of gilded dendra. I believe I've already identified that. Right? No, I have not. Okay. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and the veins will turn black as the blood succumbs to the dendron. A sure and painful way to die. Okay, so... Hmm. Alright, so clearly it's for gonna be any of those. Or use your hand. The dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotting flesh. Death for one provides life for many. I'm always gonna go Lilo and Stitch. That's why it gave me those clues. Because I hadn't found it yet. No, you quack. Hi, Anne, how are you? My aunt died 2 weeks ago and I inherited her house. I have been sifting through her possessions. Last night, I found something unusual. In the forgotten corner of the attic, I found a coffin. More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong I cannot cut through them. I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? Me? Know about plants? Nope, I don't know anything about plants. I definitely don't own a plant shop. And Brunetbury, I will deal with that right now. Alexa, tell me a random Lilo and Stitch fact.
Here's a fact about Lilo and Stitch. To be released on the occasion of the original Lilo and Stitch 2002's 22nd anniversary.
I don't know, but Alexa, tell me a random fact about Lilo and Stitch.
Here's a fact about Lilo and Stitch. Grossed $183 million domestically over Memorial Day weekend, more than any other film, surpassing Top Gun, Maverick, 2022, with $161 million.
That is... What's that? Damn, quite a bit of money. Mercury, hello, welcome on in. How are you doing today? I always love your little emotes. Alright, take your time. How are you doing, Mercury? Sometimes called Everheart, the pink flowers of the Royal Gymnasia are made up of two large kidney-shaped pebbles. One of the few known ways to release the bind of Swift Snare is to apply a paste created from the sap of the Royal Gente. I'm doing alright. Thank you very much for asking. What have you been up to? Feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Pink flowers, kidney-shaped. I think this is what we need. There we go. And the day is over. Alright, so... Thank you for the head pats, I do appreciate them. Alright. The church isn't hard to find. Raro, now I can archive that. Archive that. I'll just leave that there for now. Alright, let's get our next card. 5 miles south of the tallest one, it grows in peace in the midday sun. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book, her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. But yeah, Mercury, what have you been up to? Hello, Anne. I was able to strip away the swift snare's vine and lift the lid, and more than a turbot was, I'll admit, to my relief, but also disappointment, the coffin contained nothing but dust. At first, no, well, just into you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. At least that's what I thought at first, but when I looked closer, I discovered a golden amulet embedded in the gray ash. On the back of the amulet was Solomon's scepter. I awake. Have I discovered? Do I have? Also known alarmingly as Hell's Gate, and sometimes Solomon's Scorn. The flowers of the plant are commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Many sweet smelling small flowers grow along the stem. That's not right. I feel like maybe I don't have it yet. Okay, so I don't have it at this moment. Okay, so there's Carmenstone water. The heavens open up as I reach the fork. It takes a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water and waters. I'm soaked through, though my spirits are high as I return home. I am not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. But yeah, no, nothing wrong with chilling. Alright, so open the book back up. No, it's gonna be it's this one. There we go. More mail for me, I see. I heard a shepherd got killed by some royal beast up near the stone circle. They say it slaughtered half the flock. As well, people around here don't seem too bothered, but it's got them panicked down Foxfield Way. Count Merkai. Kentmere I. I don't. Am I blind and just not see it? Maybe I just don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. I do not see Kentmere I. What is a type of plant? Verona, hello, welcome to me. I was able to confirm that it was indeed gilded dendro that was used at the Swinside ritual site. That's a worrying sign. It's a plant that is used in. Can't be a coincidence. So, there must be a connection between this other murder and the sisterhood. I need some mental clarity to think it through some more. Rubbing those soft leaves of this wood between one's fingers and thumb is said to help prevent the mind from wandering, providing a focusing effect. So it's Adderall in plant form. Alright, so drooping flower. I've only got one that I haven't. I will give it a try. Aha, I've discovered Red Avenue's page. This plant is said to uncover that which is hidden. Red Avenue. Extremely rare and not well studied. What has been spilled over this plant, which is where the red part of the name is believed to come from, since confusing since, confusingly, the large flower is in fact blue. Well, interesting. It looks like I'm going to have to make a trip to Blackcomb. Verona noticed something at Swinside site that's had me pondering. A piece of slate with a symbol drawn on it in black. Can't think of anywhere else around here you'd get slate from. That, and Bradley Miller keeps insisting that he saw something up at Blackcomb. But then again, Bradley Miller does claim that Ferry stole his wheelbarrow. If I were to spend a night out in the hills, Eyebright. Take care not to touch brightly colored suckers. Where the fuck did that grip end up? How is everybody doing today? Can't board early. Oh, goodness gracious. Striking gears. Today it's just me and the sheep. Does it ever stop raining in Underwear? You have a reputation in town for knowing all about all unusual plants. I need some gray sandfire. Nobody around here seems to even know what I'm talking about. And I hope I'm in the right place now. Sir, you are indeed in the right place. Sandfire has a tough outer bark, which has been used for some chew. It is a form of dental hygiene, taking care not to swallow it as it can cause unpleasant stomach distress. The flame-like tendrils give off smoky scent, adding to the impression of a roaring flame. Flame-like tendril. Full sweet, faintly of wood smoke. There we go. Da 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 da, ha ha. And bristle. Alright, so that's the end of the day. I descend in Huey Pleasant, on my way past Brockstone and Badger Rock, which has always been popular with local children who challenge each other to scramble up its craggy sides. I make a beeline to the village church, which is sheltered by an pink and yellow tree. Yew tree. There are really plants to admire among the headstones and tombs, but sadly, nothing extraordinary for me to find today. Mere God. So I at least found Kentmere. So nobody asked your phone. Lowick to Bluegill Head, Foxfield to Crinkle Crags. At first, he felt free, but it wasn't long before the reality of her situation began to take its toll. She stole food when she was hungry and slept in makeshift shelters, not knowing where she was going, not caring. Eventually, she made her way to Grisdale Forest. Alright, that's fine. Hopefully she's doing alright. There, with the... Oh, there it is. Yes, I may have looked up how to do that note. You were wise to pledge your support to the Seeds of Redemption. Together we are stronger. Now that the Dandrew has awoken, the redemption is upon us. It is a glorious time. Our deeds will be remembered for 1,000 years. Those of us that have put our faith into the woken Dandrew will be saved, but we must act swiftly. We'll be in touch soon. Praise the Dandrew. All hail the Dandrew. The Dandrew that smells like poo. Oh, here's the unknown one. My mind is clouded, dark. I see it and it sees me. I'll agree. Elder Farm is the answer. It must be. Half of the flour can be brewed to create an antidote to Dendra's Vital House Blood's foot, and eventually resolving painful death. I have an intoxicant thread similar to Solomon's scepter. I don't think it's this. I didn't think it was that one. I really didn't. Because I don't have it. Got it. Go away. Go away. Go away. Dear. Sorry. I looked it up while I wait for this to charge. There we go. Okay. Interesting. Once I complete this day, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end stream. Because for some reason, I'm suddenly tired. I do appreciate it. S. E2. Archive Cloud. I guess I only grabbed there, although I got it to work. Inwood. Helpry. The amulet. I can't remove it, and that's drawing the life from me. Well, why'd you put the amulet on? Sometimes hope, which is remedy, we need to lift hair. Small wings grow in pairs along the stem. Okay. Do I not have it? I didn't think so. There you go. I'm a dodo brain. I see what I'm supposed to be. I see how I see what I did wrong. Barrett Long Meg. Oh. Again, I'm very clearly blind. Great. I'm too tearful. Demos, hello. Good to see you, my friend. I've been on the road so long, I started to wonder if you were still on the other end of the letters I've been sending. I'm back in town for a few days, though, and I wanted to give you these before I forgot. I found them in the pocket of an overcoat that belonged to your uncle. Holy notes, Batman. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, this was the first one that I got. Oh. Whoa! Rives disc, often called this. Oh, hold on, about this. A simple device that can be used as encoded messages. The location cached cargo, for example. The principle is cunningly straightforward, but clearly undecipherable to prying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of a disk of identical size with the same symbols etched around its edges and a map. To encode a location, you would then place the disk over some named point on the map and note whichever symbol is pointing. It may be necessary to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method to reach any other point of the map as required. So clearly that's what this is. Ray Simone, I have no idea what any of this means, but it seems like something you might find interesting. Let me guess, I'm gonna need that disc. Made from the crushed petals, Benelux elixirs, potent. Alright. I think that is as good a spot as any to end it. So that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully everybody enjoyed themselves, had fun, all that good stuff. I don't know if I have the energy to do this, but we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna find some way to read over on the Twitch side of things. Who we're gonna read, I don't know yet, but we'll find somebody. You know what? I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna go raid Nap. He's doing some Dead by Daylight. We'll get over there, show her some low support, all that good stuff. Because she is an amazing person. She is an amazing being who deserves all the love, support, all that stuff for those of you on the YouTube side, I might be back tomorrow with some more strange horticulture because I'm actually viewing it. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. So, until next time, stay happy, stay healthy. If you can, stay high. And remember, it's okay to not be okay. But, love you too, Hannah. But until then, bye. Have a good time. Bye.